try not to laugh. It's an old challenge now. People have been doing this on this platform for the better part of a decade. Actually, over a decade. The better part of 2 decades now. And today I'm going to be watching some try not to laugh challenges. But I feel like content now has kind of gone to shit, basically. There's all this brain rot and, I don't know, Italian animals combined with bananas or something. It's a weird era. So we're going to be watching some classic Try Not to Laugh. I've got 2 videos lined up that I'm going to be reacting to today because I enjoy doing this reaction content. I did a video or 2, recently, and we're doing it again. Except classic Try Not to Laugh this time instead of things that I'm in. So, without any further ado, I think we should just watch this. Both of these videos are quite old, they're classics. This first one was uploaded 7 years ago, and the one after was uploaded 6 years ago. So, 2018 and 2019 pretty much. Not a bad era. Let's just get into it. Let's watch this stuff.
We're letting it free. Okay, guys. He's coming back for you, son.
I mean, what did you expect? Birds eat bugs. It's not funny.
In this fence, try to keep selling the art. Damn it.
Okay, that was a close one. I did come close to laughing there. Hoverboards, man. Remember those? That was a weird time. I've tried one before. I've been on one. I didn't fall off, surprisingly. They are a bit hard to get the hang of with the balance and stuff. And they're just not worth it, though. But yeah, when she fell in the pool after it, I did nearly laugh there. Let's continue. I think I've seen this clip before.
Stupid.
Classic. I remember that Vine from back in the day. Yeah. Oh, this is another classic. Oh, that you can't recover from something like that. Especially when it's on film. Yeah, that looked like a sore one.
Blow harder, Noah.
I've seen that clip with the kid blowing on the candle and a lot of Try Not to Laughs before. I don't find that one funny whatsoever. There's something disturbing about it. It's the blowing sounds, the like wet blowing noise is really. Ugh. I mean, even if you hurt yourself, that looks fun, right? I'd want to do that, even if I, end up in accident and emergency. Oh, I've seen this a million times.
And then, no!
Oh, no!
Yeah. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, it's not a bite.
Go!
Nope.
Nah, you can't do that. It's the sound effect. I remember that one. I've definitely seen that before. The clip itself, it's funny, but it's the nope that makes it almost too funny to not laugh. Shut up.
Why is it
Oh,
that some
no.
students get A stars?
No, I don't want premium. Oh, I should have Why did I open this in Google? I should have done it in Opera. I'll watch the next one in Opera. I'm too far into this to switch now. I can't be bothered. Yeah, I've definitely done that many times. Not so much now. Is it just me, or is it, like, I used to do this a lot as a child. Just anytime you see any rocks in a river, you've got to cross it. Like, just any time, you know, and I walk with my family, there was like rocks, a little stream. Like, I know I'm gonna fall in. I know that my shoes are gonna be just completely soaked for the rest of the day, and I'm gonna be absolutely miserable. But it's just fun.
Hi, I'm Katie McFarland.
Icebox and let me go.
Oh, I remember that one.
You just have to jump and pull your legs up to your chest.
You know what? That almost went well. He probably caught a bad tailbone injury when he broke the chair. But before he fell, that was a smooth jump. I could not have done that. He went right over that chair. That's impressive. Mad respect.
Don't write on that.
Oh, I've seen that one so many times it just doesn't get old. It's so it's just like, as soon as she realizes she's been caught, she's like, "No, I'm not. I'm writing on the paper. I'm doing it normally." Damn it. A lot of these are just people falling or being too heavy for things. I guess that was the style of comedy in the 2010s. Everything now is just stupid words. I hate comedy now. You got the stupid, like, you know, the Italian things. And then people saying, you know, I don't even want to say it, but I have to say it now, 6-7. What is that? That's not a thing. That's not comedy. That's idiocy. People being too heavy for hammocks and chairs, that's comedy.
Ooh. Got that one on.
Yeah, and kids doing things they shouldn't. Pets being really funny, kids doing things they shouldn't, and people breaking things and injuring themselves. That's comedy. I want to do that to someone now. Oh, and you could even, like, if you, like, sit it in warm water for a while before serving it, it would heat it up and they'd feel it and they'd think it's food because it's hot. Who's my blindest friend? I could do that to Adam if I hide his glasses. I might do that. Oh. Well, there goes your hammer.
Show me those muscles. Oh!
He got wiped out by the smallest child ever, and I've got another advert. Did you not notice? How can you not realise your hair is on fire? I mean, even you could hear the flames there. Surely he could hear that his hair is on fire even if he can't feel the heat yet. You know what? You know what explains that last clip? Look back. What's going on here? What might indicate why this person is A, stupid enough to light their hair on fire, and B, even more stupid enough to not realise it's on fire? I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. He's wearing an American flag t-shirt. Which means this guy is either American, which I'm guessing is the case here, or idolizes the Americans. That explains everything. Oh! Damn it! That was the clip was funny enough for everything falling and I'm guessing breaking a glass table or something that it was sitting on, but it was the oh no, because it's so accurate that you know when you do something as a kid and you know that you've made an absolute mess and that your parents are just gonna absolutely hate you for it. It's like when you have that sort of sudden yet very small reaction. Because you're that stunned and you're like, you don't know what to say and you just, oh, what do I do now? I've definitely had situations like that. I'm going to go on another tangent here. Anecdote from when I had a moment like this. So, I don't know if, I'm assuming this is a thing internationally, but it's definitely quite big here in Britain, or at least was when you go to like the gala day or like a fair or whatever, and they'd have, usually on a hookah duck stand, I think it was. But there was like a couple of the little stands with the prizes you could win on them. They'd have those little heads. They were like little faces, but it was basically a balloon with wool on top of it. Full of like powdered stuff. It was like flour that was in it. It was like a balloon of flour with hair and a face on the front. And they were always in these little square plastic boxes. And I feel like just everyone had one of those at some point, right? At least if you're like about my age, you probably owned one of those at some point that you got. I was probably about 5 at the time, and I'm sitting with one of those little balloon faces, and I'm trying to stretch it just as much as I can. I'm trying to make the head like really tall and thin, because that's funny apparently. And so I'm stretching it, and it explodes, because it's a balloon full of flour. Of course it's gonna. So I'm sitting there, covered in this like powdery flour stuff. The carpet's completely covered in it. The couch behind me's got a ton on it. It's on the table. It's just everywhere. And I'm just sitting there, too stunned to say anything. My mum was through in the kitchen making breakfast or something, and I'm just like, something happened. And she comes through to just see me sitting there, covered in this powder. But yeah, just the relatable moment there of the little kid going, oh no, after doing something like that. That broke me. I had to laugh there. I'm sorry. You try to be too cool. You can't be cool.
I wish for a new mommy.
I knew it was coming, but it's still funny. The kid didn't even flinch. Hits him in the head. He barely moves. I know it's in slow motion, so maybe just didn't have time to react yet. That looks like a sore one, though. Also, what is with the Shrek babies in the background as prizes? That's really weird. Kevin, watch the light, dude. No, Kevin, no. He's not gonna watch the light. I've done this as well. Sorry.
Never had a choice.
Yeah, I had a similar incident with a light during. It was a pillow hit it with. It wasn't it?
Never had a choice.
Yeah, I had a similar incident. This is a really weird one. There's a lot of interesting stories coming out in this video. I was at camp. It was primary 6 camp, so I would have been somewhere between 8 and 10, I think. I would have been around that age, so still quite young. And it's camp, you know, it's school camp. You're in a room with a bunch of other idiot children. So, obviously, we decided to have a pillow fight in the dark. Like many sort of residential camps, they had bunk beds. And I was on one of the top bunks, and there was a guy next to me sitting on the top of the other top bunk. And he was trying not to get hit, so he'd gone up on top of the bunk beds to try and, you know, hide from the pillow fight going on, because everyone's running around in the dark with pillows. So I get up on the other bunk bed and try to throw the pillow at him across the room. Now, the roofs are quite low. It's a low ceiling, so there's not much room between the top bunk and the ceiling, which meant the light was about right in the path of where I was throwing this pillow to try and hit this person. And I shattered the light shade. It wasn't like one of those like glass light shades. It was, you know, those ones where they're kind of like plastic, but it looks like a sort of fabric. It looks like fabric. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a cylinder with no top or bottom. Those kind of light shades. It was one of those, and I threw a pillow, shattered the light shade. I think I told the teacher about it, and she just kind of looked at me and went, "Oh, we're going to have to tell the people that own the camp." I'm like, oh, I'm going to end up in trouble. Nothing ever happened. I got away with far too much in school because I was smart. At least in primary. I don't think I really ever got in trouble in primary school because teachers liked me.
You guys might want to back up. Okay, go.
Still got hit. That was almost impressive. That clip is why I clicked on this video. This was the thumbnail. I saw that and I thought I recognised that, but I can't think what that clip was. Yeah, it's the roar of the fart noise. It's not even that funny now, but I'm thinking about how funny it was when I was younger, and that's what makes me laugh. Because I've seen that so many times, and I've laughed at it so many times, because when you're like 10, farts are funny.
I pooped my pants.
I forgot about that bit. Oh, no. Okay, that is objectively funny, right? The sad music and I pooped my pants. Let's watch that again. I'm gonna try and straight face it this time.
I pooped my pants.
Well, she just went straight to hell. What did she do? Kids, that's what happens when you don't eat your vegetables. Oh my god. That's not gonna be an easy one to fix. That looks sore. And it also looks expensive. Yep. Yeah. Oh! Bent like a prawn!
Oh.
That was somehow smooth and a complete failure at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Is that it? Was that the last one? Yeah, we're done. Now we've got another video. It's not this one. And I'm going to open it in Opera instead of Google. Alright, here we go. Round 2. This one's so funny it got taken down and they had to re-upload it. Classic. The seals are a classic. I mean, you gotta love the seals, but why was that dude pulling a gun? Someone needs to shoot him.
I'm gonna prank my dad.
This is why you don't do stupid stuff. I can't talk, I do a lot of stupid stuff. But, yeah, that kid just got knocked out by a bag of glass bottles from the sound of it.
What do you got there?
Oh, snack.
What?
Got there.
Oh, snack.
He just engulfed it. Imagine being that bird. Imagine you're just sitting there, someone's arm, having a perfect day, and he puts his head over your mouth. Over your mouth? He puts his mouth over your head. That doesn't sound right. Moving on. I don't know what that noise is, but it sounds so happy. It's happy. I'm assuming it's happy. That could be a shriek of terror because it's just been poked by a mysterious man, but it sounds happy.
From the Manatee County Fair, Linda Carson, ABC7, would you not eat my pants? Ah!
She asked it so calmly, and then just shrieks. Shouldn't, you know, it's an animal, just push it away, but no, it's, would you not eat my pants? That's like an early version of one of those, like, very human videos. You know, the you know, oh, the design is very human. Those things, like the one where, I don't know, you're supposed to, it's a machine that helps you sleep and it just destroys your head or whatever, or the bike with a metal seat that's got spikes coming out of it as an anti-theft device, but then you turn the seat over, it's smooth on the other side, but it's got a fire inside the seat to heat up the metal. This reminds me of one of those type of videos. Like, it's like a really early equivalent of that. What in the Exorcist was that? The baby just started spewing everywhere. That's mental. Wait, hang on, were the police there at the start? Was that a police chase? They're trying to get away from the police. They got their car stuck and committed another crime in the process by knocking someone else's car into the river. Or are the police chasing the speedboat? What is going on here? I'm really confused. Because there's a speedboat and then they come. Just continue. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes every time I have to drive in a video game. Every video game I play, I need a designated driver. I can't drive in real life either, by the way. Whenever I'm going out with friends, someone else is driving. But even in video games, like, if I'm playing Fortnite, which I don't do very often, but I do occasionally because it's a massive free game, might as well take advantage of that. When I do play it, I always need someone else to drive me around. Because I can't drive, even in video games. I'm so bad. I'm the worst at Mario Kart.
What would you do if there was a child right in front of you?
Kill it, yeah.
Hey, kids!
Yeah. I didn't know it was going to be the Adventure Time clip, but I knew it was going to be some sort of assault on a child.
You are unattractive in the face region. You are your father's offspring because he is ugly as well. Dab.
Sorry, I was probably going to say something about that last clip. I was going to say that reminds me of a guy I know, the way that robot was talking. But what is this? Why are you on a green screen? Why is your face doing that? Why have you got a skull glued to the side of your head?
A lot of wind yesterday, but at least we didn't have a tornado. But it looks like there's a tornado out there right now. But don't worry, it's a good tornado. Are you ready, Larry? This is going to be delicious. This is a candy corn tornado. Yum, yum. Yeah, that was corny.
Yes, it was corny. What? I'm sorry, was that skull some sort of growth? Does he have a second head? Was that part of a Siamese twin whose flesh rotted off? I just don't even know what that was.
The day you walked away, you were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.
Your mood changed like the weather.
His presence in any situation is just ridiculous. He sticks out like a sore thumb no matter who he's around. Have you seen that meme that's been circulating? Or at least I've seen it a few times recently, so I assume it's circulating. Maybe it's just me. That meme of... It's just pictures of Donald Trump's parents. It explains so much. Really. I'm not even sure how that's working.
That's got to be the best parrot I've ever seen. So it would seem.
That was kind of cool though, right? That was sick. That was it.
Travis, I was curious, speaking about pants here, how do you keep your pants up when you're performing? It's incredible. Belt.
Yeah, a belt. That'll do it. A belt does tend to keep your trousers up. That's one of the main things they do.
Chelsea and Michael, who were jogging by and were nice to just stop for a quick second. And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact when it's dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
Okay. All right.
What?
All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops.
Yeah. So much for your nice texture and your feet not getting wet. Now your ass is wet because you fell.
That can happen, unfortunately.
Magic.
I was expecting a Lion King meme, honestly. You know, like the Simba, but no, magic. That was, yeah. I don't know, that was weird. That was funny.
Van begin november.
Just annihilated that child. I've just witnessed a crime. There was intent in that. You know what? This is much better than the first video, and I think it's because the first video was too many clips that I've seen before, because it was the era where I was watching way too many Trying Not to Laugh. So this is from like a year later or something. I don't know, I've seen less of these, so it's more shock value and comedy, because comedy requires surprise. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be some sort of joke about the implications of Mrs. Incredible existing in three-dimensional space. And, you know, being real and not just on a TV screen. But no, it's just Mr. Incredible being threatening, I guess? Yeah. Is it worth it? She's not worth it, because her husband is going to tear you apart limb from limb like Genghis Khan.
What would you do if
another
there was
one
a
of these.
child right in front of you?
Hello, sir. Good news. The surgery was a complete success, and everything went amazing. We successfully did surgery on a grape.
No. That's too 2018.
Kylie Jenner to the foyer. I have a little surprise for you.
If your house has a PA system, you need to check yourself. Who needs a PA system in their house? There is no reasonable reason you should need that. Even if you've got a big house, just text them or walk there. walk to the other room. You do not need a PA system. You don't need a house so big that you should require a PA system. No house should be so big that you can't at least shout and be heard somewhat. That's the Kardashians, man, honestly.
Is that a chicken?
No, it's not a chicken. You know what? It didn't even occur to me that I completely hadn't even got to the joke part of the video yet. Yeah, is that a chicken? When it's a pig is, I guess, what's meant to be funny. I was too caught up on the fact that they have a PA system in their house. What even is that? You don't live in a supermarket. Why? Ugh. I don't know what she said, but I'm assuming it was something along the lines of, I've committed a lot of crimes and now I'm going to descend into the pit of Tartarus. What? That slide did not look fun, and her screams made it seem even worse. And the lack of context also makes it quite threatening. Stop. I'm sorry, is that a dog or a parrot? It's just mimicking the noises. That's hilarious. When you eat too much Taco Bell. I've never even had Taco Bell, honestly, so that joke doesn't really apply, but that's what... I had to make a joke along those lines. It's the noises and the viscous liquid. Let's continue. Yep, definitely Taco Bell. I mean, this is how we solve the energy crisis. Get like a couple hundred of these things, stick them in the wheels, hook it up to the things that are in wind turbines that generate energy, and bang. What are they? Hamsters? Guinea pigs? Something like that? Gerbils? I don't even know what they are. It's quite blurry. Stick them in a wheel. That thing's turning fast. I'm just saying, put them to work. They're going to do it anyway. They clearly enjoy it. They chose to go in there. That went on for so long.
One for the Los Angeles traffic today is 9-year-old Tommy Douglas. Tommy has lived most of his life in the hospital after being born with a potato for a heart and will undergo a heart transplant surgery next weekend. He's about as big of a traffic fan as they come, so in partnership with the Grant-A-Wish Foundation, both teams have agreed to come together and have Tommy run the first play of the game. And he got the handoff, and there he goes. Made a little cutback move, and it looks like he's gonna go all the way. Look at him go.
Right, this wouldn't be in I Try Not to Laugh if it goes well. This kid's gonna get blasted, right?
Wow. This is really one of those heartwarming moments in sports where you just... Oh!
Yeah. That's about what I expected.
Oh my God! That is not good.
I'm really hoping that last one was staged. That was, you know what, this is a nice little stroll down memory lane, some nostalgia, some nice... I think I'm going to do another one of these. Maybe it'll become a regular thing. I think I'd rather do old Try Not to Laughs rather than modern stuff, though. If there's anything else I should react to, you let me know. Just tell me. Tell me. Give me the content. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like. Let me know what you thought the funniest clip was in the comments. And just subscribe to the channel, because you're here. You wouldn't watch to this point in the video if you didn't enjoy it. So stick around. Subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.